Hey guys, Saif here. I decided to do a little video about leveling. I know a lot of you are asking how I got to 50 so fast. I played in the beta for about 6 months. I got this guy to 50 in maybe a week, probably about a week and a half, maybe minimum. I also have a 32 Sith Assassin, and then I pretty much have every class 15 or higher. There's some very simple mechanics to this game that you want to be aware of, and how basically the leveling works, how you pick up quests, so you don't waste a bunch of time backtracking. Especially in the low levels when you don't have a speeder, you can actually kill an extra day of leveling just going from, let's say 8 to 15 before you get your sprint, or 14 when you get your sprint. So I decided to make this little video. I'm going to show you a little intro of Hutta, what you should be looking for on the map, how you should go about questing. This game is set up in a zone-based format. Each planet has 3 to 4 zones of questing area. So yeah, I'm going to continue on with this and show you a little bit what my strategy is and how I level. Alright, we're on Drum and Cost. I decided to use this character. It's a little bit more around the level range I wanted to show you guys. Pull up the map. Alright, as you can see, Drum and Cost is a 4 questing area. Basically, you start out at the starport, there's one little quest chain here. Basically flies you to the city. Make sure you're smart about, I'm going to put these key things up on the screen somewhere in this video. Make sure you're smart about wrapping up like all your little quests in Koth City, and not like going down and up and back. Try and keep your patterns simple and straight. Your first zone, basically you're going to get your quests from your class. Everything starts with your class specific quest. That's like your class, that quest line you're following to the T. I mean, you want to, like, as soon as you get that class quest, you go to that area. You don't go down there do side quests. You have to, really make sure you have this, that class quest as your #1 priority. So your class quest is going to send you down to the first zone, which is here. Along the way, you will pick up quests. I recommend doing them, like all the, the side quests. The one key thing is, how many side quests can you actually remember? This is the video. Not many. You run into so many side quests, you have no idea what's going on. So I would recommend space barring side quests. It costs way too much time. The voice acting is good. It's too long though, and it's just gonna kill your leveling. I watch all my main class things just so I know exactly where the story's going and what's going on. But yeah, don't be afraid to space bar those side quests, because who are we kidding? How many of those do you actually remember? So yeah, in this example, you would head down the path, you pick up a quest here, you do it on the way, very simple, it's not taking a lot of time. If it's a side quest, like say sending you here, and your class quest is here, you want to avoid that. Just save it for later. Don't be afraid to come back to something. So you're coming down into the main area, you pick up a few side quests right here on the edge. There's also heroic areas mixed in with these zones. You have to be very careful with these heroic zones. You don't want to spend a bunch of time looking for somebody to do one of these missions that require you to kill 35 of these. Just completely abandon the mission. If it's a heroic thing that requires, like, activation of 3 things, I recommend, trying to pick up a group to do it real fast. But again, don't waste your time if it's too hard. The other key thing is, if you have a buddy or something that is around your same level range, you really need to try and group up with him. Say, he's level 14, he's over here doing his last class quest, and I'm over here. You'd be like, hey dude, wait on me, we'll start the next planet together. That is the fastest way to level in this game with another person. You can just plow through content, spacebar all the side quests. 2 people can level extremely fast in this game paired up. And even though you have to split up and do a little class quest variation, you can actually help each other with your class quest, go really fast. And I've noticed leveling with some people in the guild from about 30 to 40 that it really picks up the pace. It really does. So you're down here, you do your class quest. Make sure you wrap up all the quests in this area. If you're going to ignore the heroic, I recommend, especially in this area. But you have to be careful, like I was saying, be careful with the heroics. Don't waste your time on them. You can easily make up the XP that you miss in the heroics by doing the daily PvP mission that you get up on the station, which is next to the class trainers across from it. So that could easily be make up for any of your heroics. You do a PvP, do that mission. Definitely recommend doing that mission first, in the morning when you log on, if you're not too deep into an area where you can't get out. But make sure you wrap up all the quests when you finish your story in this area, because you're not coming back. So this would be the first zone. It would send you back to Cost City, Drummond Cost, the main city, and then you would go off to the next zone, which the next zone has this area here. So Drummond Cost is a 3-zone area. Now, I hope you guys can understand what I'm saying. 1 would be this area, 2 would be this area, 3 would be the Dark Temple. So really try and keep your side quests and your class quests in sync. Don't go off into the Dark Temple doing the quest when you're down here. Really keep a flow going. Do your class quests, do your side quests, do all your missions. I know a lot of you know this, but this is some general information for new MMO players. A lot of people, know this stuff. But yeah, just keep it really clean, fluid. Avoid heroic areas if you don't have a group immediately or the heroic area is not simple. So most planets are either 3-zone or 4-zone. The 4-zone, of course, are the bigger planets like Tatooine or Terrace, something on that lines. But yeah, I'll put up a list of the things you need to be looking for to keep your leveling fast and simple. And I hope this helps you guys with leveling and increase your speed. I'm going to come out with another video about leveling for some of the higher end content to increase your speed on that range too. But I hope this really helps the newer players, the low level areas, and makes you a much more proficient leveler. And if you like this video, like and favorite, and always subscribe. Later on. Remember guys, this is a beginner guide. I know a lot of you know this. But yeah, step 1, always try and find someone to quest with. Help each other out. Use your spacebar on side quests. This will cut at least 10 minutes per quest. This is really nice. I know you won't remember a lot of the side quests, so I'd go ahead and skip it. Each world has 3 to 4 questing zones. Follow your class quest. Never go to a questing zone that you don't have a class quest in. 4, don't do heroics unless you can find people easily, and don't do any that require like 45 kills or something that's going to waste a killer time. Step 5, group of someone is the key. This saves about 1 to 2 hours per world. It's definitely the way to go, is grouping up. Step 6, with a group, never pass mobs. Just grind through stuff. Don't ever skip trash. This is a lot of XP that you'll need running with your group. Step 7, always start your day off with the PvP. Just get some bugs out, get your moves and abilities running good. Go ahead and get the daily out of the way. That's 5 to 16k XP. Yeah, it's a good starter, good warm up before you go out and just grind on mobs. Have a little fun at least before you start. Step 8, if you're too low for the next world, just do some PvP. PvPing gives you good XP. Don't be afraid to do it. You need Valor rank anyway for the end game, so don't be